In other words, hello. Okay, I was actually talking to somebody before I started the show, talking about the fact that some people don't know more than forming. Anyways, we don't form on this show, so you're welcome to Hot Naija Gist. This is Dexterity TV Entertainment. Thank you for joining me. If you are a regular viewer, if you've watched the last 2 episodes, you notice that there is a change. The pedestal I'm sitting on is higher. Okay, but the background remains the same. I stole this from somebody and I'm totally in love with the background. But welcome, of course, to Hot Naija Gist on Dexterity TV Entertainment. I am Bolanle. Now, it's been a while. I say it's been a while because I totally like to give you guys updates on things that have happened in the entertainment industry. It's been a while. I was here on Friday. There was a repeat of Friday on Saturday, but I'm here today again. There'll be a repeat of today tomorrow, and I'll be here the day after. Isn't it awesome? 3 times a week. I'm totally happy about it. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Enough of my talks and talks. It was Independence Day on the 1st of October. Let me tell you how my Independence Day went, the celebration. I ate, I drank, I partied, I really enjoyed myself. It was awesome. Thank God it was a Sunday and a public holiday, of course, on 2nd of October. Now, how many of you actually know what went down at Nigeria's independence on October 1st, 1960? How many of you know what happened? Now, for those of you who were not born, I don't think I was born then. For those of you who were not born, for those of you who did not study history, for those of you who don't know what actually happened, I'm going to give you an Independence Day, post-Independence Day, of course. I'm going to give you a post-Independence Day gift. Now, we're going to go watch this video. Just a little excerpt from, of course, what happened on October 1st, 1960. But when we come back, the show will, of course, kick off fully. All right, so let's go see this video from, it's a throwback, really. It's a throwback to the Independence Day of Nigeria. It's a gift from me to you. So, enjoy. I'll be back.
Nigeria's constitution. And presently, quoting the Queen's own words, she was to wish Nigeria a great and noble future. This was the moment for which the country's leaders, in partnership with British authority, had patiently worked. The Nigerians themselves emphasized that all has been done in friendship, and that friendship will continue. Meanwhile, top-ranking Nigerians, wearing their finest robes, watched in dignified silence as the climax of Independence Day was reached. In handing over the documents to the Federal Prime Minister, Alhaji Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, Her Royal Highness handed over sovereignty to a new nation. The Union flag flying for the last time. Princess Alexandra was present, of course, for the final ceremony that took place on the stroke of midnight. This was the dramatic takeover by the new nation's own green and white flag.
All right, welcome back. I'm sure you totally enjoyed that one. 1st October 1960, that was when the green, white, green flag first flew. It was awesome. We brought down the Union flag, and of course, we raised our Nigerian's flag up. Happy Independence still to every Nigerian, including myself. I know, before you all point it out to me, I know I'm supposed to be wearing, you know, the green, white, green, but I just felt it's common. You know, it's too common, and, well, there's no green in my attire. Forgive me for that one. But let's move on. Now, I'm itching to start today's stories because they are really interesting. Last week, I came on Friday technically. So on Friday, I, of course, went on and on and on about the P Square issue. You know, this one saying to this one, I'm Mr. P, this one saying to this one, don't play my song, this one saying to this one saying to this one. It was all back and forth, and we're tired of it. And finally, somebody is actually saying something that some of us have been thinking in our mind. This is from Kenny Ogungbe. You know what he says about P Square split? He says it's a publicity stunt. Yes, that's what he has said. I'll go on, of course, with the story. Now, Kenny Ogungbe, broadcast veteran and CEO of Kenny's Music, has described the fight and split between Peter and Paul Okoye of P Square as a publicity stunt. Now, apparently the two brothers and their older brother, who is also their manager, Judo Koye, have made the news recently after passive-aggressive posts were made on their social media hinting that all was not well. Of course, I brought this to you, a letter by Peter Okoye to the lawyer Festus Keyamo that asked that he be let out of their contract surface. Also, the video that I also told you about of the skirmish, I was unable to play it on the show because it contained some foul words that should not be heard by my viewers. I didn't bring the video to you, but basically, you know, they were talking about the fact that basically they're not together again. Now, Kenny Ogungbe, while speaking on his radio station, Kenny's Music Radio, apparently described the entire issue as a publicity stunt. He said it's a game to have P-Square fans riled up. He said, I am sure they have a massive show coming up in December, and they are using this as a publicity stunt. They have over 100 songs, and people who called us on the radio within 15 minutes requested for about 29 of their songs. If you're breaking up after recording about 100 songs, will you break up to record another big song as a solo artist? At what age? I think basically what he was trying to refer to is the fact that Peter, who has started referring to himself as Mr. P, said he is now an up-and-coming artist. He's going to be singing his own songs, you know, and all of that. Now, Kenny Ogungbe went on to say, how many songs are they going to release that will be up to what they have released already? At what age do they want to do that? When people, you know, are just interested in listening to songs that are released by younger artists. He said, and I quote, he said, quote me anywhere that I said it is a game. In the video that was released online, Paul said it was a shame to Peter. It is a game. Quote me anywhere that I said it's a game. But if they don't get back together, good luck to them. Different people have come out to say different things. There are different celebrities have come out to say different things. Their fans have also come out to say, yo, come back together. We love P-Square. We don't know about Mr. P and, you know, Rude Boy being separate. We know about them being together. Okay, so we don't know if this is a publicity stunt, but I know I will be very angry if by December I see a poster of a concert from P-Square. Okay, so guys, if you are going to come back together, just come back together now and let's know it was a publicity stunt. But if you all come by December expecting us to buy concert tickets, you are joking, because it ain't going to happen. All right, because this is not the first time that Nigerian celebrities would do stuff like this. They would come, you know, with different things, talking about doing different things, and then we would think that they're actually fighting, when in the reality of things, they are just, you know, breaking up to make up, like they always say. They're fighting so that they can get noticed. And speaking of people who want to get noticed, let's talk about Idris Abdul Karim. I played a video the other day of Idris Abdul Karim, you know, speaking out to Davido and who was that? One other artist actually, talking out to Davido and one other artist. Yeah, Mr. Easy, because Mr. Easy said he was, you know, the owner of the Ghana Jollof Bounce that everybody has been stealing. Now he, you know, apparently made a video insulting all of them. And I was shocked when I realized that he didn't only make a video for them. He did that on Goldmine TV. He didn't only do that for them. He also did it for other artists like Timaya, did the same for D'banj. And D'banj has reacted to Idris Abdul Karim's claim that he is not talented. Let's get down to the story now. Singer D'banj has reacted to a statement made by Idris Abdul Karim where the latter said he's not talented. Now, in the interview, that's Idris Abdul Karim, in the interview with Goldmine TV, he said, I love him, that's Don Jazzy, and you know why I love him. He has a drive. The biggest mistake someone like D'banj made was to leave Don Jazzy. You know why? He said D'banj no get talent. Now, Razzmatazz it gets. Don Jazzy has the technical backup to produce D'banj and make him sound very nice. I love Don Jazzy for that. Reacting to the statement, while speaking, of course, to National Daily, D'banj said, at first, I did not see the video where Idris spoke about me, and initially I thought it was something else till people sent me the video. I have seen different videos of him talking about different artists that are young enough to be his kids. He said, I would have thought that if he was such a big role model, there were better ways he could pass his message across. But I have nothing against him. I have nothing more to say about him. I feel people just have different ways of expressing themselves. I really don't know what to say about Idris Abdulkarim. First off, I thought it was cute with him coming out to talk about Davido and Mr. Easy, because really what Mr. Easy did just, basically caused the whole of Nigeria social media to come out and fight against him. And Davido really didn't do well, of course, by picking on Dele Momodu, somebody old enough to be his father. And I thought it was the first video was cute, but then when he came out, to troll Timaya, and again he came out to troll the badge, I feel that I have to join lots of Nigerian social media users to say that he's not really doing well. I mean, if you want to produce a song, just go ahead and release the song. We'll listen to the song. You are Idris Abdulkarim. You have been there for years, and if you release a song today, we're going to listen to you. Same way, if Lagbaja releases the song tomorrow, we're going to listen to him. Okay, we may not just buy the song for like 5 months, but of course on the very first day of the release, people will download it and listen. So if you want to, of course, get noticed, you've already, done it already. I don't feel there should be a lot of back and forth. These are really old musicians. These are people that we all know. These are people that are quite popular. You really don't need to go through all this list. But let's talk more. Now, Seyi Law's daughter, Tiwa, is probably more popular than some adults. I said that because of the back and forth that happened between Seyi Law and Kemi Olunloyo a while ago about his daughter's weight and all of that, and lots of people actually have gotten to know Seyi Law's daughter, Tiwa. Now, apparently it was her birthday last week, and comedian Seyi Law's baby girl, Tiwa, turned 1 last week. Now, to celebrate her big day, the proud papa mounted a billboard along the Marina CMS axis in Lagos to showcase his gorgeous baby girl. He shared the photo on his Instagram page and captioned it, "If you are driving through Marina CMS, you might want to slow down a bit and watch my darling Tiwa Loluwa on her first billboard appearance. Daddy and mommy say happy birthday boldly." That's, of course, the billboard right there. I'm wondering how much it would have cost Seyi Law to put up that billboard for his daughter. But, of course, they say the things parents do for their children cannot be quantified. Also, I have pictures of the birthday shower that the birthday girl actually... I said birthday shower. I was thinking more bridal shower. Okay, pictures, birthday pictures that was released, of course, for the daughter with the wife. Yeah, that's definitely Seyi Law's wife. And also of Tiwa herself, Tiwa alone, looking really beautiful, really awesome, really dramatic. Lots of airs around, looking really nice. Actually, I love those pictures for a 1-year-old, child. This is really awesome. This is one celebrity baby. The baby is already a celebrity even before growing up. And I was talking to somebody last week, and I said all of these, foreign celebrities, they set up their children. When I say set up their children, they make sure that their children have lots of money. Talking about Ashad, talking about Chris Brown's daughter, who apparently has a makeup line, even though she's not yet 5. And all of these kids having lots of money. And I think this is just maybe Seyi Law's way of actually, doing his own and making his child popular. But that's cool. Awesome pictures of Tiwa right there. But let's move on to other things. Now, I read this one on Independence Day while I was busy partying, and I felt really sad. It's sort of a downer, but let me get to the news. It's about the Ibadan Zoo being shut down. Why was it shut down? It was shut down because a lion attacked a man. Let's get to the story. It says Oyo State government has ordered the immediate closure of Agodi Zoo in Ibadan over the killing of an attendant by one of the lions in the zoo. Now, a statement by Yinka Fatoki, the Executive Secretary, Bureau of Investment Promotions, that's BIP, in Ibadan, on Saturday said the decision was to safeguard the lives of patrons. It added that government had also taken the decision based on a report received from AMC, the company managing the zoo. It quoted the report as saying, one of the lions at the zoo had accidentally attacked one of the attendants, Hamzat Oyekunle, popularly known as Baba Olorunwa. Oyekunle was reported to have later died from injuries sustained from the incident. Now, it said that the lions have been evacuated pending further investigations, and the incident is unfortunate and said as the deceased had fed the lions for over 5 years. He was known to have had a very good relationship with all the animals in the zoo. That's according to the statement. Now, the state government's representatives visited the family of the deceased to commiserate with them. I totally felt bad about this one, okay, because you never know when an animal friend can turn against you. Okay, so make sure you keep your dogs locked at all times. All right, this is one very sad incident, although according to the statement, it has been said that all the lions have been, taken away from the zoo. They've been transported away from the zoo. So the zoo, I think right about now, the zoo is open for people. Actually, Agodi Gardens is open for people to go, but I'm not really sure about the zoo. But as I have information, of course, I'll bring it up to you. Now, I saw this one and I was proud. It's about JJ Okocha. Now, even if you don't watch football, you know JJ Okocha. Even if you don't watch football, you know Rashidi Yekini. Now, apparently, in the news, Bolton Wanderers named JJ Okocha as best player in the last 20 years. You know that feeling that you have when you watch somebody showcase their talent with so much dexterity? Of course, I would know what that is because you're watching me on Dexterity TV. Now, that's the way you feel after watching this particular clip of the Nigerian football legend, Austin JJ Okocha's time at Bolton Wanderers Football Club, England. Apparently, the football club posted the clip in celebration of him being named as the best footballer to play at the club's Reebok Macron Stadium. That's its best footballer in the last 20 years. Now, we're not surprised because JJ Okocha is good. He's a household name. He's a worldwide name. And basically, okay, this is what the club had to say about him on its website. They said, so good, they named him twice. JJ Okocha's impact on Bolton Wanderers Football Club has truly never been forgotten. Moving to England for the first time with the Whites in 2007, the Nigerian magician's 4 seasons spent with Sam, something, I cannot pronounce it. The person's men, Sam's men, saw him capture the hearts of not only the Bolton faithful, but football fans across the country for his silky skills and cheeky smile. Figuring for the Trotters on 145 occasions, he played in the Carling Cup final, where he scored 2 unforgettable free kicks in the semi-final first leg and also in the UEFA Cup. Another captain of the club too, those who were lucky enough to watch him in his prime will never forget the impacts that Okocha had during his time at Macron Stadium. And with that in mind, he has officially been named as the best ever player to grace our current home. I love JJ Okocha. I hope you love JJ Okocha too, because we'll be watching the video that was, of course, put on the Bolton Wanderers Twitter page. And when I come back, of course, we'll be talking more stories, so stay with me.
There is a house built out of stone, wooden floors, walls and window sills, tables and chairs warmed by all of the dust. This is a place where I don't feel this is a place where I feel at home.
So Kocher goes for goal! Magic! Absolutely magic! A priceless strike by JJ. Divine intervention for Bolton Wanderers. Just lead Bolton towards safety.
Out in the garden where we planted the seeds, there's a tree as old as me. Branches were sown by the color of green.
Joker.
Ground
no Kocha.
that
Oh,
rose and
fantastic.
passed its wings.
It really was worth waiting.
By the cracks of his skin I
He was very keen to stay for this semi-final. Rather than travel on to the African Nations Cup, delay that until tomorrow. And how relieved Bolton must be. This is simply awesome.
Guns came
Power and
around
accuracy.
to blow
It simply fizzed
down.
past Thomas Sorensen. Beaten on his near post.
Held on his
Beaten
tight
twice now
as
by the
he
magic of
held
J.J.
on
Oct.
me.
See me wiping off some fake tears. Oh my. I totally love JJ Okocha. He's a legend. Like people who, even after they have left the field, they are still remembered for good things. They're still remembered for how good they have been. I hope one of these days, if, when I'm old and maybe working with a walking stick or still walking upright, you see me and say, oh, that's that lady that used to do Hot Naija Gist. It was always so awesome. Okay, but let's move on. Welcome back. It's still Hot Naija Gist. That was an awesome video of JJ Okocha posted by the Bolton Wanderers on their website as well as on Twitter. I just had to get that video. And I know you're asking yourselves, Bolani doesn't really talk about sports. Why is she talking about sports? It's because I had a sporty weekend. I watched almost all the matches that they were to be watched, and I was tired. Okay, but awesome one right there from JJ Okocha. But let's move on now. This guy, Mr. Nigeria, I've always had a mini crush on this guy. Emmanuel Ikubeze has been named as the Global Educators Millennium Development Ambassador. Now, he was Mr. Nigeria in 2014. That's Emmanuel Ikubeze, and he has just been appointed as United Nations Millennium Development Goals Ambassador by the Global Educators. Now, Emmanuel Ikubeze was honored for his contribution and overall development of humanity based on selfless services, creativity, and compassion towards human development. Speaking at the event marking the appointment, Ikubeze, who was given a customized vehicle plate number, an international identification card, and an honorary plaque, said it was an honor for him to be given such a great responsibility as a young man. Now, he added that the MDGs were some of the things he studied as an international relations student in university, and being appointed as the MDGs ambassador means a whole lot to him. His new designation, of course, as a UN ambassador for global educators for all initiatives now confers on him many privileges, and he sums it up in his own words as being committed to the ideals of the organization. Now, well, that's it for Emmanuel Ikubeze. I totally like that guy, one handsome dude like that. Okay, but let's move on. Now, this particular hashtag has been on Instagram. I'm not really a fan of the hashtag, okay, for the D challenge, for the B challenge. I saw this lady's own, Nikki Lauye. She did for the B challenge. That's for the bread challenge. Now, this one has come out, and I'm totally proud of these guys. I'm totally proud of them. Came from Ima, oh my God. Now, over time, we have seen funny videos from Ima, oh my God. He does stuff on trending hashtags on social media. He does funny things. But it's really good to know that despite, the fact that he's funny, he still, really takes some things serious. I have been seeing the hashtags on Instagram, and I have not been pleased with, the videos that I've been seeing from people. It's been a great turn off. It's been very disappointing, seeing as the people I've been seeing videos from. But I totally like the fact that this man was able to carve a niche for himself and break away from, the random thing that people have been doing. Now, Ima, oh my God, and Yetunde, that's his wife, they did the viral challenge for the Lord instead of doing for the D or for the B or whatever challenge that has been trending on social media. Now, Ima, oh my God, and his wife Yetunde, apparently they are doing their own for the Lord, because it's hashtag for the Lord challenge. Now, it's fun, it's positive, it's for the Lord, and it's really interesting. Okay, now, they wrote actually that when there is so much, okay, fine. They said when there is so much negativity / bad influence in the industry, we have to do our own for the Lord. Basically, that's the summary of it. Now, it's actually a video. I saw the video on YouTube and it was interesting. So let's go and watch it. And I will be seeing you next time. That's in the next 2 days. I will be seeing you on Wednesday. So stay cool and have fun. Let's go watch For the Lord Challenge. Bye.
I'm gonna do this for the Lord. Cast and bind all these P and D demons for the Lord. Play my gong for the Lord. Rababa, dance bata to the beat for the Lord. Live my life for the Lord. Lead souls to Christ for the Lord. Train my daughter for the Lord. Give my wife good loving so she'll glow for the Lord. Do it for the Lord. Do it for the Lord. Do it for the Lord. It pays best when you do it for the Lord. 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 It pays best when you do it for the Lord.
Sing praises to the Lord.
Yes, so
Lift my hands, keep waving to the Lord.
hallelujah.
I be like King David for the Lord. Cause I don't mind looking crazy for the Lord.
Oh shit.
I don't do this for reward. I just do it for the love.
Yeah.
But see, I'm in love with the Lord. And reward comes from living for the Lord.
Do it for the Lord. Do it for the Lord. Do it for the Lord. It pays best when you do it for the Lord. 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 It pays best when you do it for the Lord. Do it for the Lord.